Today I'm gonna be a British baker. Also, if it seems like the vibes are off, it's because my parents are right in front of me listening to every word I say. So it's gonna be a little awkward today. It's fine. I'm gonna try to make what I've been told is the hardest pastry. I don't know if that's actually true because it doesn't look that hard, but that might just be a me thing. It's called a croquembouche. Here's a picture. I'm gonna make that. Okay, so right now I have butter, sugar, milk, and something else, salt in a pot, and it's boiling. And now I'm going to put a cup of flour in it. And we're gonna stir in a cup of flour. We'll see. Usually when I'm baking or cooking or something, I like to watch the Great British Baking Show. Okay, I believe it's supposed to look something like that. Put it back to medium-high heat until it reaches 175 degrees. I don't have a thermometer. Do we have a thermometer? Oh, we do have one. I do have one. It's one for a grill, but I think it'll still work. My dad has like 15 grills, so we have just about every grill tool imaginable. His addiction came in handy today. Okay, now we gotta bring out the big guns. This mixer is missing knobs on it because I think it's about 40 million years old, but that's okay, it still works. Got it. We're gonna use the paddle attachment. Okay, just put the dough in the mixer. I don't know why it had me like frying dough, like the pan literally burned the dough. Maybe that was a me thing, I don't know. And now we need to beat it till it's cool. Which doesn't really make sense to me, but that's okay, man, whatever. It smells good. Kind of just smells like butter. And now we gotta beat in 4 eggs, one at a time. I pride myself on my egg cracking ability. I rarely get eggshells in there. Okay, here is the first egg. Egg number 2, going in. Okay, I'm gonna stop it for a second. I'm gonna stop it just because I want to scrape it down, but it's very yellow. I'm gonna add the last egg now. I went to Philly with my friend Abby yesterday. I was supposed to go with Lila, but Lila ended up being in Louisville for the Penn State women's volleyball team because they went to the championships and they ended up winning for the first time in 10 years. We are. Here is how the dough is looking. What is that? Oh, it's flour clumps in there. Damn it. Anyway, here's how it's looking. Very cute. Okay, now we have to transfer the choux dough into a little piping bag like this. I wouldn't normally have this. If you don't have this, you can just use a Ziploc bag and cut the tip of it. But like 3 years ago, I made macaroons for my 60th birthday party, and we bought a shit ton of icing bags. So we just have a bunch left over. So I still haven't seen the Wicked movie, and I don't know if I want to because I'm not like a huge Ariana Grande fan, but I do love Jonathan Bailey, so I might go see it. Oh, anyway, I didn't even finish telling that story. I went to Philly yesterday. I went to Christmas Village. It's very cute. My friend's car broke down, and we ended up having to wait 2.5 hours to get the next train. So that wasn't great, but it's okay. I'm gonna fold down the sides of the bag so that I have a little bit of room to squeeze it down later. So essentially, a croquembouche. Croquembouche? Croquembouche, however you say it. It's just a tower of cream puffs that are stuck together with caramel or sugar or something like that. So I'm essentially just making cream puffs and gluing them together. All right, so this is how it's looking for now. We're gonna fold it back up and look at that. That doesn't get over your hands. Maybe a little, but that's okay. Squeeze it down a little bit, which it's not doing because I need to cut a little snip on this. Here is our choux dough. Okay, I've got the oven preheated to 400, and I'm gonna line these baking sheets with some parchment paper. I hate parchment paper, it's the worst thing in the world. I wish I had those like those non-stick mats instead to just put on the baking sheet, but we gotta work with what we have, guys. Helper today. She's not actually very helpful. She's kind of in the way, but she thinks she's helping, so it's okay. Okay, I'm going to start typing the shoe dough now. It said that if you want, you can trace little circles so that they are even. I'm not that worried about it. I think I'll be okay. We'll see what happens. All right. I want to make sure all of these are about the same size. All gonna be the same shape unless you're some like freaky master chef. It's fine. Here is what the tray is looking like so far. Here's the first one. They're a little wonky shaped. They got little peaks. You don't want the peaks to happen, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with a little bit of water and on your finger, and you're just gonna pat them down. I'm not really sure how tall all of these will make the croquembouche, but I'm hoping it will be pretty big because I want to be able to arrange the cookies that we made earlier this week around it to have like a nice little dessert platter. The croquembouche as a centerpiece. I think in the recipe you're supposed to make your cream puffs a little bit bigger, but I wanted to keep them smaller so that they're like more bite-sized. Here are the cream puffs after they've been pat down. They're looking pretty good. I'm gonna do the next tray and then I'll get back to you. Okay, the bag is literally empty now. I didn't get to fill this tray all the way, but that's okay. Okay, this bag is completely empty now. I didn't get to fully fill this tray, but that's okay because I kind of overcrowded the other one, but I'm not too worried about it. Maybe I should be a little bit worried about it, but it's fine. It's okay. It's all right. I'm gonna put them in the oven now. I'm gonna check my recipe first, see how long to put them in. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so these are going in for 20 minutes, and it says to rotate the trays back and forth between each thing. I feel like that might be a little excessive, but we're gonna do it anyway because it's what the recipe says. So we're waiting for those to cook. I'm gonna get started on the cream that goes inside. Oh, that's thick. Oh, it's Christmas, by the way. Well, it's not Christmas, it's Christmas Eve. So, Merry Christmas if that's your thing. A vanilla bean. They want me to put a vanilla bean in there. We don't have vanilla beans, do we? That's okay. I'm fine with that. A vanilla bean. Come on. Put a little bit of vanilla extract in there. It's fine. It's okay. Measure with your heart. I wonder if they let Americans onto the Great British Baking Show because I know they have an American version, but I don't want to do that version because I want Noel and Allison to judge, or not to judge, to be there. They're hosts. Here's what we're working with for the cream so far. It's kind of just milk. The cream puffs, please ignore how dirty my oven is. It's none of your business. Has there ever been an American person on the Great British Baking Show? I'm not sure. I haven't seen all the episodes. My mom has seen, okay, she says no. She's seen every episode, every season, all different versions, multiple times over. Okay, I know I just bragged about how good I am at cracking eggs, but separating eggs is a little bit trickier. All right, what egg yolk? That's so weird that it wants the egg yolks and not the egg whites. But we can save the egg whites for something else. Perhaps like meringue cookies, or you could do, I don't know, the possibilities are truly endless, so do what you want. A pavlova. I don't really see the appeal of pavlovas. I feel like they're kind of like you really want to eat just like crunchiness and a little bit of cream and berries. Not a big fan of any of the like meringue stuff, but we make forgotten cookies, which is like the meringue. It's got chocolate chips and pecans in it, and I do like those. So, oh, look at that. Oh, ew, nasty. Okay, last one. Cream puffs are done. Turn off your oven, and we are going to take a little paring knife. We're gonna carve out the bottom. It'll be okay, don't worry. I'm kind of just saying that to myself. It's okay. Look at these little grippy things I have. They're for pickles. You get pickles, take them out of the jar. Forgot we had these. They actually turned out really well. Oh, but that's hot. They're a wee bit burnt on the bottom, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting the paring knife in, and I'm just like the very tip of it, and then I'm just giving it a turn so that we carve a little hole in it like that so that we can fill it with cream later. Oh, that one's broken. It's okay. Oh, that one looks really nice actually. It's like a perfect cream puff. Okay, we're gonna keep going with the filling. I'm gonna save these egg whites because we can use them for something. When I was in middle school, they had like a whole display case of like all the different like winter holidays. So they had Kwanza, Christmas, Hanukkah, and then they had a Festivus pole there too. I don't think the kids understood that. I think it was more so for the teachers, but it was cute. I'm putting some cornstarch in here too. I whisked together the egg yolks and the sugar. Okay, now that the cream mixture has cooled, I'm gonna add that in. I'm gonna do about 1/3 of it, just to temper the eggs at first.
I just took a shit.
I'm gonna put that in there. What's your name, Marie?
What are we making today?
I'm making a croquembouche.
Fuck is that?
Here's how our filling is looking, all incorporated. Kind of just looks like pudding, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, it is now a different time. It's about 4 hours later, and there's been an outfit change. Don't worry about what I'm wearing, all right? It's called a muumuu. $9 at Walmart. You can get yourself one. All right, the cream has cooled completely, and we're gonna put it into a piping bag so that we can shove it into the cream puffs. Okay, here we go. This isn't all the cream. I've still got a bit left, but this is like really full, and I doubt we're gonna use all of it, so here it is. I'm gonna bring the cream puffs over here, and then we're gonna fill them. You can see they still have that hole in it from earlier. You're gonna shove your piping bag, make sure you snip a little bit, shove your piping bag in there, and just give her a good squeeze, just like that, until it comes out the bottom, and then it's all done. And just do that with all of them. Okay, I have filled 43 cream puffs, I counted, and now I am going to melt some mini chocolate chips. So I'm gonna dunk about 1/3 of them so that we can have like cute little chocolate ones interspliced, and then I'm gonna do the sugar, but we're gonna start with the chocolate first. Oh, that's cute. I finally got this to work. Here she is. I had to remake it like 3 times, but now I'm going to dip these ones into here. Okay, well the caramel burned, like it wouldn't stop cooking. We started out with them turning out like this. It's very nice. And then it got darker. That is not the color it's supposed to be. So I dumped that caramel. We're just gonna have to make some more. Okay, I fixed the caramel, I dipped them all. I am now making this like the candy floss strings, whatever that goes around the Croquembouche. Here's what I've got so far. It's very fun. Because I was gonna crash out, I am going to stick them together. Okay, I'm making caramel for the like 4th time now. I understand why people said this is probably the most stressful, difficult pastry they've ever made. I really underestimated that, and I apologize. This is very stressful and difficult, and probably gonna crash out. Okay, so I crashed out, almost killed someone, but I have my croquembouche. Here she is, decorated with, it's a French dessert. Uh-oh, one of the oranges fell. Decorated with some dried oranges and of course the candy floss. I think it looks actually pretty good. It took forever. It is very frustrating. That's the truth. But I think it looks beautiful. So yeah, let's get some cute shots of it now.
Out to a new city, June is dawning down on me, and all that.
Okay, well that's it, folks. I'm not gonna try it till tomorrow because it's for Christmas and it's Christmas Eve still. No, actually it's Christmas. It's 12:04. Merry Christmas. But I am going. I'm done for the night. So joy be with you all, and have a happy holidays. Thanks for watching. Don't make a croquembouche. This is what we learned. Way too stressful. Make something else. Make a pie. Make some brownies. Make cookies. I don't know. Don't do this. Bad idea. But here she is. Good night.
touch the